All right, CrossFit DC, AMRAP Tuesday. Gonna get the legs going, get the heart rate up today. I've got a fun workout on tap. Take a look at it. So today we are gonna be doing a 15-minute AMRAP. It is gonna begin with a med ball clean. We're gonna do 30 reps of the med ball clean, and we're gonna follow it up with 15 push-ups. So each set, we're gonna do 30 reps of one of our movements, followed by 15 push-ups. So after our med ball, we'll do our push-ups. We're gonna go to the dumbbell snatch. If you don't have a dumbbell, we're gonna have a couple different options for you for that. Same for the med ball. 30 alternating dumbbell snatches, 15 push-ups, and we're gonna finish off with 30 overhead lunges. Again, using whatever objects we can to weight those if necessary, and 15 push-ups. And we're just gonna keep repeating that sequence for those 15 minutes, right? So we're gonna see if we can get through 2 full rounds of that and change maybe even for people moving fast. Should be fun. We'll take a look at the warm-up to begin with. So we're gonna do 6 reps each through our movements, beginning with just a good squat, feet apart, chest up, and we're gonna really work on pushing the hips back, keeping the torso nice and tall, driving the knees out, extending, and finishing with full extension. From there, we're gonna go to our dolphin push-up. Gonna come down into that plank on the forearms. The key here is we're gonna start with the hips slightly higher. We're gonna shift our weight, bringing our chest forward, and then driving our elbows into the floor, coming back up into that pike position. Once we've done that, we'll come up onto our palms for the spider lunge with the reach up. Just gonna plant, step, heel down, reaching up, opening up to that side and back, alternating sides on those. And lastly, we're gonna finish with our Samson lunges, just interlacing the fingers, driving those palms up to the ceiling, stepping into a lunge, 3 on each side. Okay? That'll get us nice and warm, and then we're gonna go into our prep work. So we have a kind of progression-based prep today to get you ready for these movements, okay? So we're gonna begin by looking at the med ball clean. If you have a med ball, obviously that's what we're gonna be working with. If not, I've got my backpack here with some weights in it. I can use that. We'll have a couple different options as well, right? So first movement we're gonna do in this progression, I'm gonna get set over my med ball. Just set those laces forward, just as a little visual cue for myself. I'm gonna do an extension, which is basically like a pull from the floor, keeping my chest nice and upright. So I don't wanna be hinged over it in this deadlift position. I'm gonna be setting up like it's a clean, and I'm just gonna find that extension at the top, and I'm gonna add a little jump shrug into it. So hips down, chest up nice and high, jump and extend, all right? We'll do a set of 6 of those, and then we're gonna go right into our front squat. So working on bringing our elbows up, pressing that mid ball in front, finding our depth, and finding that full extension each time. Once we've done that, we're gonna move to a set of 6 shrug unders, okay? With that shrug under, what we're focusing on is our arms are starting straight. We're starting with that full extension. We can come up on our toes if we want. We're using that shoulder shrug to cue our movement, and as we do that, we're not just dropping, but we're pulling ourselves under into that squat position, driving the elbows forward, and standing up. Once we've done that, we've got our parts of the med ball clean together, and we're gonna move to a set of 6 of the actual med ball cleans. So we're just starting in that chest up position. As we come up, hitting extension, shrugging, dropping underneath, and finding our full position, okay? So after 6 of those, we'll move to the dumbbell, okay? For our snatches, as kind of normally, hips push back, all right, dumbbell to the floor, up to overhead. We can switch as we come down, or we can switch on the floor. If you're using a dumbbell, we'll do that alternating snatch. It'll be 30 total, 15 per arm. And then we'll move into our lunges. So again, a set of 6 in the prep work, just lunges, either the dumbbell overhead or the med ball, or we'll take a look at a couple other items we can use. So if you don't have a med ball, right, throw some weights in the backpack, something like that. Right, I can do all my same progression with this, do my med ball clean, same idea, standing up. Right, if I have to, I can use this for lunges. I can even bring it up, just punching it up this way as I step into the lunges, right? Whatever option I can find to weight these well, right? If you don't have the dumbbell, you can use the backpack again. If you have something like that, you can snatch the whole thing, right? So both hands, you're not gonna be alternating, just gonna be reaching that weighted object from the floor up to that locked out overhead position. All right, for our push-ups, ideally we're getting everyone down on the floor. What we'd like to see is the full range of motion, chest all the way down, elbows lock, not what we'd like to see, what we'd require. To find a way to make that work, right, we can elevate the hands, so finding a bench, a step, anything like that. On our Zoom classes, we've seen a bunch of people in their condos or whatever using their stairwell, right, but we want to just see full range of motion, midsection engaged, hips just down, elbows locked. If you need to do it from the knees, make sure moving that full piece together, right? Not letting the hips collapse. So that's gonna be our workout, right? We're gonna have a 15-minute AMRAP, 30 med ball cleans, 15 push-ups, 30 snatches, dumbbell, backpack, whatever, kettlebell, 15 push-ups, 30 weighted lunges. We can always scale that to an unweighted lunge, 15 push-ups. Just gonna keep that going the whole time, all right? Have fun, see how far you can get.